think there have been plots here for about 100 years, and the plots that we've got here are split over 4 different sections of ground. Part of this is to do with, historically there was an old farmhouse that belonged to Rowntree, and it was also part of the where they used to service their fire engines. Part of the plot on the other side of the bridge came about because there was a level crossing and a house there, and the bit of ground around there was cultivated as well.
I suppose from time to time, like through the 20th century, there were very strict rules about what you could grow. I think I've read somewhere that when these allotments were first set up in the First World War, you had to grow 3/4 potatoes because there was such a food shortage.
Well, I came up here in 1957.
So when we was young kids, 12, 13-year-olds, we used to come across here, adventure trains, what was up here. We used to know a man at the bottom used to keep mink at the bottom. 1 or 2 people used to keep pigs up here as well before it became a full allotment site like it did. And we started off about 6-7 years ago, actually bringing the old plot back into operation again.
When I first came up, you could have 3 or 4 plots. But now on this side, there's a waiting list. And we've halved them and we've quartered them and we still have a waiting list.
We got a JCB one day. I helped him plan what to do. The way it went. It made more areas and more plots. Then at the very bottom of the site, which is back of my plot, there's an area down there. I think we managed to put another 24 full-size plots in there. It was just overgrown. Because allotments went out of fashion. For some reason, allotments went right out of fashion. Nobody wanted them. I think it was a case of, it's the image of allotment. I think it was all flat hats and whippets.
If the tide hadn't turned, then the sites like this might have been lost, really. I've had this allotment since 1984. The big change is the sad demise of the old boys. So Dougie, who had the plot down at the end there, would always stop for a chat and tell me what I should be doing, which at the time I didn't find that attractive. But retrospectively I feel very sentimental about the loss of Frank and Dougie and Ron and Bob here, you know, who had a huge wealth of knowledge and skill, actually, and hard graft, you know, men who really dedicated themselves to growing food. Allotments used to be a real male preserve in the olden days. You didn't get women, really. But now I would say there's probably more women than men.
Lots more young people, lots more enthusiasm, greater variety in things, probably more interaction with the committee and members. We've got summertime feasts where people bring their produce, even bring some cooking in. So that sort of thing is happening now.